In Cocoa, Florida, a man named Samuel Watts is daring police to come and get him. The incident started when this woman, a bill collector, tried to leave papers for Watts' wife regarding an unpaid balance. Watts responded by trying to run her down with his truck. Within minutes, a SWAT team headed by Sergeant Gordon Teachworth was on scene.
One of the officers that were there, the minute that he saw Mr. Watts, he knew that there was going to be an issue. I guess it was just his body language, the way he looked at the officer.
It's obvious from his altercation with the bill collector that Watts has a short fuse. But what he does next catches even the veteran officers off guard.
I came out of the house unprovoked and started shooting.
Before communication has even been established, Watts appears in the doorway with a .40 caliber handgun and unloads 11 rounds at the police. On-scene officer Barbara Matthews can't believe the turn of events.
I was kind of stunned. I just, even in my mind up until that point, didn't realize what this man was capable of.
The unconscionable attack defies logic. Watts seems almost casual as he strolls back into the house. Police hope he went inside to rethink his approach, but he actually went to reload.
How does someone come out of a home, with innocent people everywhere, with police everywhere, and start firing at us?
2 consecutive assaults, at least 21 shots fired. It's amazing no one's been hit.
He hit numerous homes and cars behind us. You could just hear the bullets hitting everything.
Police can't fathom what's going on inside Watts' head. But with innocent lives on the line, they have to take action first and ask questions later.
At this time, myself and the other 2 officers that were with me made a decision that we're going to have to engage Mr. Watts.
The order is given. Return deadly force with deadly force. But Watts has an advantage in position. With police sharpshooters 200 yards away and Watts protected by a wall and a stone pillar, the gunfight quickly swings in his favor.
Well, you could literally hear the bullets whizzing by and skipping off the asphalt. And at one point, he hit my car twice.
Bullets also plug another cruiser, missing several officers' heads by inches.
I was thinking, don't make a mistake, don't do anything stupid. You have 3 children at home and a husband who want to hear from you.
As officers desperately regroup, the standoff takes a bizarre twist. Watts emerges with a gun to his own head, but SWAT isn't falling for his trick. Watts heads for more ammo. Police can't let him reach it.
I heard a bullet go past my left ear. I felt like it had taken off a little bit of hair when it went by. I will never forget that sound as long as I live.
Somehow, Watts reaches the safety of his home once again, but this time, police have done their damage.
During our exchange of gunfire between Mr. Watts and the officers at the car, we struck him several times.
Moments later, Watts emerges again, this time wounded and bleeding, and with no gun in hand. As police shout for him to surrender, he collapses on the lawn. SWAT moves in carefully, wary of any sudden moves, but Watts has no fight left in him.
At that moment, I think that's when everyone just breathed their first sigh of relief, and we all immediately started calling loved ones.
Incredibly, no one has been hit in the hailstorm of bullets except Watts. He's rushed to the hospital, where he's treated for multiple gunshot wounds to his arms and shoulders. But it easily could have been an officer on the gurney.
There's no doubt in our mind that his intentions were to kill someone. He had absolutely no care for human life that day.
Police are left to deconstruct the crime scene and try to make sense of the terrifying altercation.
It appeared that he was trying to hit the gas tank on both the cars. To me, that is such a calculated act. I was very angry at this man who, in an instant, could just change someone else's life forever without even a care. He couldn't have cared less.
Watts survives his injuries and now faces more than a dozen counts of aggravated assault, which could lead to a lifetime in prison. Perhaps the courtroom will shed light on what drove him to his violent rampage. In the meantime, officers can't rest in the fact that they responded swiftly and correctly to the deadly assault of an armed attacker.
When he came out and he started shooting at us, he made the decision right then that we're going to have to return fire. He made the decision for us.